Hello and welcome to Gaggia TV. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to do a quick introduction to all the different types of products that you can buy from Gaggia UK. We're going to be looking at manual machines, we're going to look at super automatic espresso machines, and we're even going to take a look at the capsule machines that we provide. And the reason we're doing this is just to give you a real quick rundown of what each kind of coffee machine provides, because we admit that if you're buying one for the first time, just looking at web introductions and pictures can be a little bit daunting. Front and center we've got the Gaggia Classic, which Nick is going to talk about.
Yeah, this is a fantastic machine. This is our manual machine. We've had it in this style since 1991. It's been around a long time, tried and tested, and a beautiful piece of kit, stainless steel bodied, and we'll just make an espresso with this straight away. This is, as Mike said, this is our manual machine, and here we put the ground coffee. So we have a single or a double basket, so we merely fill the basket with ground coffee.
And this is from one of the grinders that we can provide, but you don't need one. You could use your own ground coffee.
You can use
from a supermarket.
Scoop ground coffee into it, no problem at all. So we ground coffee into there and a little tamp down, and then straight into the
Again, a tamper is something, you would get a plastic tamper in the box, so you don't need to buy the extras. You can just buy the machine.
You can.
And you're going to get an espresso.
We are. So we've free flow here, so we turn the button on, and as you see, a nice crema there coming out.
That is actually really nice. I'm going to steal that when you're done.
Indeed. So if you break the coffee against the side of the cup, you've got more chance of getting a nice thick crema. And we stop it there, so it's a manual on-off, and there's your beautiful espresso. That's a pretty impressive espresso.
That is a very impressive espresso.
It is. There's a bit of a double, so be careful there. Nice shot of caffeine for you.
That's fine, that's fine. It's relatively late in the afternoon when we're filming, so that's fine.
So this is the manual. Now, as a matter of interest, the manual does obviously take ground coffee. That's its primary function. However, it does also take what we call ESE pods, which come like this.
Easy serving espresso.
I was just about to say that.
Oh, really?
You beat me to it, but okay. They are easy serving espresso. Did you just say that?
I did.
You did. Okay. So they come in individually foil wrapped, and they're like a little tea bag of coffee.
Like a highly compressed tea bag.
Yeah, there's 7 grams of coffee in there.
Yeah.
And we do 3 flavours in this: Arabica, Intenso, or decaffeinated. Decaf. And so these are great. You know, they're very clean, very quick.
Yeah.
The downside of them, they are more expensive than ground coffee.
They're about 30p each, aren't
they? They are, yeah. So, but they're clean, and if you don't want to go to the expense of buying a grinder, and we've got some customers who love these.
Yeah, I know.
So it's just a very easy way of making espresso. But so mainly it is for ground coffee. That's the whole purpose of it. But you can use this.
And the manual machine will allow you to, so all of these machines actually, with the exception of some parts of the capsule machine, which we'll talk about in a bit, will let you replicate the drinks that you're used to in a coffee bar. So you could get your Americano, your cappuccino, your espresso, espresso macchiato, all of those things can be made with this kind of machine.
They're mainly their recipes.
Yes.
So, you know, you've
been given the tools.
Correct. You can froth your milk, heat your milk, you can make an espresso. So how you put that together, how you put your ingredients together is what coffee you come up with. But you've absolutely got the facilities on all the machines. So there's certain limitations on the capsule machines, but certainly on our manuals and all our automatics, you can do all types of coffee on them. So that's the manual side of it.
And then going up in convenience, we've got the super automatic espressos, right?
The super automatics, yeah. Now these basically take beans. So we have a water tank on one side, and then a bean hopper on the side, so we just throw some beans in the top here.
So it's a bean to cup coffee machine, actually, we call them in Europe. The Americans call them super automatic.
They do. So on here you've got various features. Now we've got another video with...
Yeah, we've done an Anima series, actually. This is our Anima machine. There is an Anima series on this channel looking at these machines in detail, but we're just doing a real quick overview here.
We are really. So we've set it to 7 grams of coffee, which is what we've made with the Classic, and we literally push a button. So we've got the top there going straight into the espresso cup. Here the grind, the coffee grinding here. You can control the grind. We've talked about that in other areas. The coffee now goes into the brew unit, and out comes your espresso.
Yeah, and the brew unit is doing all the things that you just did manually, tamping it, grinding it.
It is.
All of that, but it's done by the machine. Yeah. You can probably pick up some of the sound clicking away as it all moves.
The massive advantage of the automatics, obviously, is consistency. You know, you're going to always get the same coffee. You know, anybody can push a button. So once your settings are done on the machine, literally push a button, and you will get this consistent coffee. One of the very big chains of coffee shops do actually use automatic machines, and 2 of the other ones use manual machines.
Yeah.
And so the consistency is, you know, very important with the automatic machines. So there we have a single shot espresso, nice crema on there. If the comparison between the 2 types of espresso...
I'm just plugging in the capsule machine while you're talking.
All right, yeah, no problem. Is on the automatic machines, it is a slightly lighter bodied espresso. You can get a slightly thicker...
Yeah, so some people do talk about putting a darker coffee into super automatics than they would in a manual machine.
That's true. Yeah, slightly darker coffee, finer grind. You can control the grind setting on the automatics, but it's still a lighter bodied generally. But the point is the consistency and convenience. Obviously, it's just push button and the waste goes straight into the bin. Very, very simple to use. So that's the main difference between those two.
Yeah. In terms of price, you should be expecting to pay somewhere in the region of £200 for a good manual machine.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
But obviously the super automatics are more expensive than that.
They are. I mean, they've got a grinder built in, so obviously, you know, if you a like-for-like comparison, if you're buying a great grinder like the MDF to go with the classic, you know, you're into sort of £400, circa £350 to £400. So these start from around about sort of £300 to £400.
Okay.
The Anima's a little bit dearer than that because they've got a few more.
They've got a few more functions. Yeah.
But yeah, so generally speaking, if you just buy the coffee and the coffee machine, the manual machine, and then ground coffee, you're quite right. Yeah, £200 is a good price point for that, really.
Fine. At the other end of the scale, we've got the capsule machines, which are a little bit left field for Gaggia, because these aren't strictly a Gaggia machine, they're Caffe machines.
Yeah, we represent Caffe in England as well, in the UK as well, rather. So we distribute Caffe capsules. There are obviously some very well-known branded capsule machines out there, quite a few.
Yeah.
This is our own brand one, and the plus on this, a lot of capsules, smaller ones, they've got about 5.5 grams of coffee in. These have got between 7 and 8.5 grams, depending on the flavour.
Okay.
Big plus with the capsule machines is you can switch between flavours very easily.
Yeah. So I've got a decaf here and a one from Mexico actually here.
It's a Mexican one.
It is a Mexican
fantastic
bean, and I could switch between the two. I could have one like this.
Exactly, yeah. So it's very simple to switch between two. Now, obviously, you can switch between flavours in this, but it's a little bit more. This is a little bit easier for that.
A little bit more involved.
The big thing with the capsule machine is obviously sort of cleanliness, if you like, and speed and convenience as well. The negative on that is per cup, you can expect to pay more.
Expensive,
really.
And you've got the waste.
You have.
You've got all this plastic waste as well.
Indeed,
so,
yeah.
But I'm going to make an espresso because it's pretty easy while I'm just talking to you. You put it in like that. You should know how capsule machines work, but then by pushing a button, we get the espresso out of the front here.
Yeah, again, consistency, always the same coffee out of there, provided you use the same capsule, and very, very simple and quick to use, really.
Yeah.
No touching coffee grounds. But like I say, per cup, probably twice as expensive as using ground coffee or beans.
Yeah.
Really.
And the same with the beans is that per cup, this is around about 45p, can be.
Yeah, 30, 45p.
30, 45p, whereas here you're looking at sort of 10 to 12 pence a cup.
Can do, if you buy the coffee right, you can certainly look at that. And if you buy, kilograms of coffee is a cheaper way of buying coffee, obviously. But I mean, that's a great coffee.
This is a good coffee, and it was very, very easy. So you have to make a decision for yourself. In order, they are arranged in order of convenience from here to there.
Yep.
And also they're ordered in range of price from this side to that side.
Yeah, they are, indeed. Yeah. So that's the sort of three main options between machines. Capsule, manual, where you put ground coffee, or the automatic, super automatics, where you just chuck the beans and push a button. So that's the three main categories of coffee machines that we do here at Gaggia UK.
So if you are looking to start your journey with a coffee machine, or you're looking for one for the first time, these are the three main categories. You can go into further investigation if you think a manual machine might be interesting. There is a range of manual machines, and they do slightly different things. The same is true with a capsule machine. They do slightly different things with slightly more features, and of course the same is true with the super automatics. They have effectively infinite features if you get far enough into it. But if you're confused, give us a call. The number is down in the description if you're in the United Kingdom. Our website is also down in the description, as are our social media channels. Please talk to us. We can offer recommendations and coffee recipes and hints and different ways to use your machine. But other than that, enjoy your coffee.
We will. Cheers.